Hi, Salesforce recently released a new feature called Agentforce. Agentforce has a lot of cool new features, but today I'd like to talk about one specifically as it relates to leads. If you'd like to learn more about the other cool features of Agentforce, stick around or look at some of the other videos that we have on our channel. So today I'm going to be answering the question, how does Agentforce enhance lead conversion? So there's a few different topics that I want to cover here that involve outbound guidance, inbound guidance, and best next steps. So if you've worked in Salesforce before, you've probably heard of a product called High Velocity Sales, which is now called Sales Engagements. This is a tool that allows salespeople to have guided step-by-step instructions of how they should be reaching out to their clients and their prospective clients. Agentforce has very similar capabilities that are enhanced. Also, Agentforce does support with inbound guidance as well. For example, if someone emails a sales rep, Agentforce can recommend best next steps, as well as perform some steps automatically. Now, as I mentioned, if you want to know what you should be doing as a client or for a client, you can go into the best next steps for a specific lead. So I'd like to do a quick demo now that shows how you can first set up an agent. I want to discuss topics and actions. So I have a developer sandbox here that has been configured for Agentforce. To start, I'm going to go into setup and I'm going to search for agents, and that will take me to this page here. You can see I've already created 2 agents. In this case, I'm just going to be working with the default Agentforce agent. When I click into that, it's going to show me some simple information about the agent. You can see that currently it is active. And if I go into the builder, we can see some of the setup. So on the left here, we have topics. Topics are essentially what type of things that your agent can do or have access to. So in this case, we have one called Respond to Prospect. If I open that, I can see classification of this. In this case, it can draft replies to prospects, etc. You have the definition of the scope of this topic, as well as itemized instructions for what you can do. Now, if I come back, you can see that I can add more topics if I'd like to. Before I do that, I do have to deactivate my agent temporarily. Once I've done that, I can choose more from the library. Now, these come standard with this dev sandbox. If you do want to create more, you do have that ability. I'm not going to show that in this video, but if you'd like to see that, check out our YouTube channel. We do describe that in other videos. So I'm going to add then outreach, and then I will also add manage opt-out. As mentioned, these come out of the box standard, and you can customize them if you'd like to. So to come into one of these topics, let's do send outreach. So the classification is draft and schedule initial outreach emails or nudge emails. That is what this topic can do. We come into the actions. These are the actual actions that are being performed. Scheduling the email or drafting the email for you. Once you have finished setting up your agent and you've activated it, if I was a sales rep, I could come to a specific lead record. I could open Agentforce and ask it specific questions. In this case, I can't do this in this demo to full abilities. I can do it very similar to what users would experience. It doesn't have all the full features within the sandbox. So there are a few key options here. Summarize lead, for example. It's going to tell me I likely have to provide a lead to summarize. So this has been a quick overview of how you can create an agent, how you can use topics and actions, and how that's going to help your sales reps convert leads quicker. Thank you for checking us out. And as I've mentioned, if you'd like to learn more, look at our YouTube channel or check us out at solvd.cloud.